Hey friends, I hope you've had a good week. I'm sitting here in front of my vintage 1970s Walt Disney World map. It's one of my favorite treasures. I thought today we could do a little stroller 101 for those of you who are traveling with young children. Remember, Disney theme parks require a lot of walking, even for adults. And so if you have a child who's kind of on the bubble between needing a stroller and not, I would recommend that you go ahead and plan to have one. I mean, unless you just like having cranky, overtired children. So you have a couple of options when it comes to strollers in the Disney parks. Obviously, you can bring yours from home. If for whatever reason that's not going to work for you, you can rent from Disney. They have stroller rentals available in the front of each park. There's a cost benefit to booking all of your days together. So on your first day in a theme park, just go ahead and pay for all of the days that you'll need a stroller rental. Save a little bit of money, and then on each subsequent day, you'll just take your receipt to the stroller rental kiosk, and they will give you your stroller for that day. Disney strollers are pretty standard, the plastic theme park strollers. They've been just redone with cute little Minnie and Mickey designs. So they're perfectly functional, probably not the most comfortable. And then the other drawback is going to be that you cannot take them out of the theme parks. And we know that if you're staying on property in a larger format resort like one of the All-Stars, the moderate resorts where there are a collection of buildings all scattered around the resort grounds, or sometimes even the larger deluxe resorts have really long hallways, and you may not want to carry your kids all the way back to your room once you get to your resort. So that is one reason why we personally choose and why I recommend that you rent from an outside vendor. I personally prefer to work with Kingdom Strollers, and I have a link. I will leave that for you in the video description. I have worked with them for several years now on all of our trips. They've been absolutely wonderful. They rent out really nice city mini, like the jogger style strollers, but they're very easy to steer. They recline nicely. Our strollers have always been super clean. And there was one time where we had an issue with a stroller that was like stubborn to fold, and they replaced it within an hour. So I have nothing but great things to say about Kingdom Strollers. Highly recommend them, and it's so nice to be able to take the stroller out of the theme park with you and get your tired kids to their beds more easily. So one other note for you: whether you bring your own stroller or rent, get a rain cover. Especially if you're visiting Walt Disney World, the Central Florida weather can be unpredictable. You never know when it's going to rain. You may park your stroller and go on a ride and come back and everything is absolutely soaked. You just never know. And the other thing is, they may move your stroller. So you may have parked it under cover and then move it, right out into the open while you're on whatever ride. So if you're bringing your own stroller, I would plan to buy a rain cover before you go. If you are renting through Kingdom, rain covers are included for free. You just need to note it on your reservation form. So anytime you park that stroller, make sure you also cover it. And along that line, since we know they're probably going to move your stroller while you're enjoying all the rides and attractions, I would find a way to make your stroller stand out a little bit. Maybe like buy a colorful ribbon at a craft store and tie that on the handle just so you can tell it apart, because a lot of the rental companies do offer the same stroller models, and so there are going to be a lot of them. So find a way to make yours stand out just a little bit. It will help you locate it in the mass of stroller parking. So hope these tips are helpful for you. I hope that you have a great weekend ahead of you, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, friends.